It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Raptors. For the Raptors, as good as they've been, they know this one won't be easy. Trying to steal a road win against a very capable team. And both teams are up for this one. Kawhi Leonard in action tonight, the winner of multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. Shaq, for wing defenders, where do you have him ranked on the all-time list?
Well, I shook his hand the other day, and his hands are as big as mine, Ernie. But to answer your question, I think he's in the conversation with Pippen and Jordan.
And Jordan, wow. Now, he's one of the best perimeter defenders ever, but those guys are in a company because they've done it on a big stage, Shaq. But he's very intelligent. I love the way he approaches the game defensively. But doing it on that big stage consistently as Pippen and Jordan did, whew.
That's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
Time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
They really worked well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
Here's Boss. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. Here is Doc. Offensive rebound.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
Well, I like the effort. It always feels good to get on the board first.
Now here's Lowry. Ibaka outside. From about 16, and Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Here's Big Daddy. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ibaka. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. Outside, Green. Ibaka outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. And here they come. Boss passes to Doc. Unloads from 13. Basket good. Doc's got his first points in this one.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. I mean, that's just a defensive breakdown.
Now here's Leonard. Fires at the elbow. Another miss by Leonard.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Here's Big Daddy. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And the basket by Lowry.
And that in-between range is a shot Lowry uses to keep defenders off balance. As good as he is with the 3-ball or attacking at the rim, he still has that mid-range to fall back on. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Fellas, isn't that why you like to have a great point guard who can make a play above the rim like that?
Here's Leonard. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. but on that one, they were there.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ibaka. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Boss. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here is Lowry. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. Off target from outside. Here is Doc. Headed by Green. Pass to Rhodes. There's the pass to Big Daddy. Here's the three. The shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Green finds Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Back to Lowry. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Teams will make substitutions. .125 left in the first quarter of the game. To the left side wing. Easy breezy. Here's Miracle Man. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
He kicks to Lynn. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And Siakam has it in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Boss. Here's Easy Breezy. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Outside, Lynn. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Can't connect from short range.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really, it had the same effect.
Lynn kicks to Van Vliet. Outside, Lynn. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The home team up 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Toronto trailing. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got the mayor. Boss is out there with the Beast. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Blue in at the power forward. Here's Van Vliet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Boss. Passes it to the mayor. Here's Boss. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Van Vliet. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Siakam misses. Here's the Beast. The pass to Boss. Shot from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Boss has got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and then running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. So both teams making some changes here. Drops. He ties it up.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Here's Boss. 6 points for him. Here is Doc. Pass to Boss. Leonard with the steal. Wide open look. Misses off the right eye.
Even with the miss, that's a jumper he'll keep taking as long as they keep leaving him open.
Here's Boss. That shot off. Good work defensively by Lowry. Leonard dishes to Lowry. Right side, Leonard. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start. Here is Doc. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Boss passes to Doc. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Blue, that's good.
Oh, tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
And so here's Toronto. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Lynn looking it over. Back to Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Leonard, no luck. Leonard's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's Big Daddy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Big Daddy's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Lynn kicks to Lowry. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Ibaka finds Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Raptors. .124 left now here in the second. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard, no good on the shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Passes it to Big Daddy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. 2 shots.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. The Beast is checked in for Doc. Raptors also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And so he hits both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's VanVleet. Kicks it to Ibaka. Fades away. And too long on the shot.
Shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And so it's the home team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Taking a look at this home squad. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. And here's Leonard from 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got the first points of the second half here for Toronto. Here's Boss. While recovering. Here's Boss. High post shot. And that one, good. 8 points for Big Daddy.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Oh, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
Here's Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Green with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over G. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Tuck. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side, Leonard. Siakam passes to Leonard. Over G. Another miss by Leonard. Here's Boss. Now recovering. And the pass to Doc. Here's Thunder. Pass to Boss. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Boss has got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Leonard. Good on the 13-footer.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Both teams making some changes here. And so here's the home team. Miracle Man, the pass to Rhodes. Here's Boss. While recovering. Fades. Count it. G's got his first basket of the night.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lynn kicks to Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. The Beast, he's checked in for Doc. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Boss. He's got 9. Pass to the Beast. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. The Beast's got his first 2 points.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
VanVleet kicks to Leonard. Over G. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Boss. Down low. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And the Raptors miss again.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking this down.
Out to the right wing. Pass to the Beast. The pass to Boss. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. Good on the jump shot. Boss has got 11.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Well, give the coach a little credit. It's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Checked in for Anunoby. Here's VanVleet. Outside, Lynn. Now here's Powell. Guarded closer. Misses from short range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backcourt thus far.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Well, I don't know what they talked about at halftime, but they found a weakness in the defense.
Raptors trail by 15. VanVleet kicks to Lynn. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Pass to VanVleet. Entered on the wing. Will it go? And the shot no good. A bit short. 1:07 left to play in the third. Boss passes to Easy Breezy. Can't cash in from close range. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Lynn kicks to VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto. VanVleet's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's the Mayor. Here's easy breezy. Good on the 13-footer.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
There's the pass to Powell. Shoots it up. That shot, no good. To the middle.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Raptors trail by 20. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the elbow jumper.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Big Daddy. Puts it up from 17. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Boss. Passes it to the main. Here's the Beast, guarded by Green. Here's the Beast. From the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
I mean, yeah, you can't break down. Not now. Defensively. At this point, I mean, you're already too far in the hole.
Here's Siakam. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vladi or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we are blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
Boss passes to Doc. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Powell for 3, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Leonard's checked in. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. See, Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. Just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years, the growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
Each team has one inactive player per night. Would upping that amount, you think, C-Webb, of active players on game day change anything at all?
I don't believe so, because the inactive player we're talking about usually is at the bottom of the roster. And so if you look at the next man up theory, that means that the last guy on the bench at that time, it's his time to get that playing time. So I don't think that the inactive players would change anything, because it's still a team sport, and those guys earn their playing time in practice. And so that guy at the end of the bench is still one of the greatest players in the world that can contribute at any time.
You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Webb, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I'd like to blame a lot of my European players for bringing that over, along with soccer. It's soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football. And so I think the league has done a very good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're Shaq in the pool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop or act like you were hit? Move 10 feet back on the side. I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? And I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Siakam's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Rhodes passes to Boss. Here's Thunder. Out to the wing. Now the pass to Boss. Poked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Poke loose. Here is Doc, guarded by Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 10 points for Big Daddy.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now here's Leonard. That shot is off.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Here is Doc, guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Doc. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Now here's Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Boss. Pass to Doc. Baseline try. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Now here's Leonard. Over G. Leonard with the bucket.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Here's G. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the right side. Here's Boss, guarded by Green. Here's Big Daddy. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first one falls. Good on both. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the machine. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.